Hello there. So, you must be the renowned traveler.
Hey! Don't forget about the equally renowned Paimon!
Of course. Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel's Share, is hosting a Bartender's Academy Week. I'm hoping the event might interest you. Basically, you'll have full access to all of our ingredients to mix cocktails or any other drink you please. As long as you refrain from being wasteful, you can enjoy unlimited refills for the drinks you create.
Unlimited refills!
Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely if the guests are happy with your drinks.
What? There's even rewards? Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more than welcome to give it a try first. So, what do you think? Will you? Great, then please come on in. First, Charles will walk you through some basic techniques.
So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles! Actually, we came to be bartenders today!
Bartenders? Oh, so Luca roped you two in, did he? He's got quite a knack for that. You're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. But mixing cocktails is a whole different game. Everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your mixing techniques could affect the final product.
Don't worry, he's a fantastic cook! Cooking and
All right, I'll take your word for it. Oh, in a previous event we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just 1 glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. I hope you'll... Great! That just about covers all I have to say. You'll learn all the skills and techniques you need on the fly. You're a quick learner. This tastes pretty good.
Paimon agrees this is amazing!
Okay, that was just practice, though. On the job, customers often will have special requests for their drinks. Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their own preferences. Adjusting the amounts of the ingredients is always the key.
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone extra sweet in the biggest glass you have, please and thank you!
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition to mixing skills, you'll also need to master conversing. All right, in that case, you...
Whew, class dismissed. Wait, where's Paimon's caramel pine cone?
Well, well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to see you two behind the counter today. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Come now, I just wanted to see how he'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some experience.
There he goes with that smooth talk again.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Now, how about we start with something simple, like a moonlit alley, for instance. Oh, and make it a large, please.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
Please.
What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always reminds me of certain things.
Ah, I presume you're referring to the church?
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara still saved some tea and dessert for me. The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just like this drink you made me.
Boy, you're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I... I'm just kidding. I'd never subject you to such treatment.
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what he'll say next. How can you stand to drink with this guy, Rosaria?
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him, whether that's you, the innkeeper here, or anybody else.
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy,
You think I'm saying too much? Get over yourself. It's no big deal. I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day. I prefer the easygoing atmosphere in the tavern.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Mondstadt. As to their level of seriousness, well, let me put it this way. They probably wouldn't even flinch if I said that to their face.
Are there really rankings for people like that?
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst cooks, or even biggest hoarders of dark secrets.
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have...
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
Aw, but what about Paimon? Is there a category that Paimon can be ranked as high as him?
Why, of course. How about... best...
Really? That's great! Our names will be remembered together forever!
Well, I must admit, the atmosphere you bring isn't half bad.
You can say that again. Just looking at these two brings a smile to my face. Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood.
Huh?
Nothing. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, I should be going too. By the way, that black tea tasted great. I'll try to make some for myself in the future.
Until next time.
Oh, it's Master Diluc! What brings you here? Do you have...
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it.
Wow, you really...
So, tell me.
Yeah, it's...
Just tell me your initial feelings. Excited, confused, anything. How does... I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon's initial
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Gray Valley sunset then? I'll leave the size up to you. Great. Take your time. Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients!
Sounds like I should thank the soy. It just so happens that I was still quite no requirements. In the end,
Oh?
my father was looking back on it. I was... Oh? I've never thought about it, I suppose. But... By the way, there's something... But I suppose it's better to wait until you have more experience with your bartender job.
And Paimon,
Very well.
come back soon!
Hi there, Cutie. It's good to see you. It is certainly unusual for us to meet in a... Hey, what What do you mean by a place like this? Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to drag the acting grandmaster? We've only been here.
Lisa.
Yeah, but you know what? Why don't you let him mix a couple of...
Honestly, Jane is the only person I know who needs to be taught how to relax. Hey, cutie, whip me up a love poem. Medium, extra sweet. And how about you, Jean? What are you in the mood for?
I'll just have coffee. Medium, please.
Master Jean, you drink coffee all the time.
Thanks, but no. I want something to help keep me awake. Thanks.
The sweetness is just right.
The coffee is strong and rich with just... Actually, I do understand. I've been reflecting on my weaknesses lately. There's still room for me to improve in many areas, such as my productivity and management. I'm concerned my stress may even be starting to somehow affect you as well.
What? See? Cutie knows. You were working yourself way too hard, so I thought I'd take you out for some drinks. All I wanted was for you to have some fun. But even in the tavern, you're still thinking of if you're constantly under stress like this.
Oh, you also agree with Lisa, Traveler? So, is learning to relax actually...
Yep, work hard, play hard, and rest even.
Alright, I understand. Thank you, all of you. Now I know that this place serves refreshments for both the body and the mind. Is that why you and Kaya like the tavern so much?
Yes and no. Speaking of which, we couldn't have changed Jean's mind without you today. You sure have a way with... Then we'll see you later.
I'll consider coming here to relax if I have another opportunity.
Sounds great. Take care, you two. Zhongli?
Ah, traveler. Good to see you. I trust...
Wait!
If I am to roam about the world, then I certainly mustn't limit my destinations. The free and prosperous land of Wind is as splendid a place to... And it's quite a pleasant surprise to run into you here. One misty garden, please. I take my tea strong, thank you.
This doesn't look like the drink they ordered. Sorry to keep you waiting.
The tea is clear and glows with a pleasing hue. Its richness is complemented by a floral and fruity fragrance. Exquisite.
Wow, so Zhongli is even super knowledgeable about... Paimon usually just gulps down the tea and says something simple.
Mindfully savoring the tea shows due respect to the person. Tea of good quality is hard to come by, and those capable of brewing tea according...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So, could you teach Paimon how to...
That's correct. Every type of lower grade, if you want to be more particular.
Oh no, all this...
Not to worry. Knowledge is vast. It's never too late to learn. As a beginner, you can try this method. First, observe the color. Then smell the fragrance. Remember, you can understand anything as long... Chowing Village in Northwest. What I shared with you each region has its own tea traditions and culture.
Paimon gets it, but...
Thank you for such excellent tea. If you ever come to manage a tea house, I will certainly be around.
Well, we're already pretty busy.
Regardless, let's call it a day. I won't take more. Ah, yes. The bill. Just.
Of course. Take care.